Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Can
Morning,
you hear
ma'am.
me, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the last class, we were doing Nature, chapter 4 in the reader book. We did section A and B. Now, B, I gave you the exercises for homework. Have you all done it?
Yes,
Have you
ma'am.
done the exercises
Yes,
of
ma'am.
B?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's just revise B5. I think B4 we did. B5. It hardly matters whether life is short or long. It should be spent beautifully. For whom is this said? Page 74.
Hibiscus.
Page 74. It hardly matters whether life is long or short. It should be spent beautifully. Hibiscus flower. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem, children?
No, ma'am.
Next one. However, things may look difficult in the beginning, it is always possible to find a way out. Anyone knows the answer? It is grass.
Small bits of grass.
Focused and patient, hard work always pays.
Ants.
Yes?
Ant. Ants.
And problematic periods, however acute, do pass sooner or later. Leaves appearing after winter. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
who teaches us the following? Humility. What do you mean by humility?
Modesty.
What is humility?
Modesty.
Vinamrata.
Modesty.
Water. Very good.
Needham.
Water teaches us humility. Passion. Who teaches us passion?
Wind.
Okay, very good. Combining strength with delicacy.
Spider web.
Spider web. Very
Spider
good.
web.
Yes. Now find words from the text which have the same meaning as the following. Brilliance. Which word in the text? Huh?
Blend.
Repeat, I can't hear.
Splendor. Which number?
Brilliant.
Splendor.
Splendor.
Splendor. Okay. Grand.
Majestic.
Colossal.
Majestic.
Colossal. Majestic also you can say. Yes, grand, majestic. Majestic is there. Is the word majestic there? Colossal I can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, majestic ocean. Yes, majestic. Majestic. Then believe.
Conviction.
Believe.
Conviction.
Convection.
Yes, conviction. Patience.
Preservance.
Preservative.
Perseverance. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Perseverance.
And continuous.
Unhindered. Persistence.
Persistence. Consistent. Continuous.
Ma'am, which page number?
Page 74. 74, 75. Okay, now section C we will be doing. Fill in the blanks with the words given below. 10 things you can do to help protect our environment. First one, dash or ride a bike instead of asking for a ride.
Walk.
What will be? Walk. Very good. Walk or ride a bike instead of asking for a Right. Yes. Next one, Garima. Don't dash, put your dash in the bins provided. Garima,
Don't litter.
litter.
Put your rubbish in the bin
Yes, very good.
provided.
Don't litter, put your rubbish in the
Yes,
bins
ma'am.
provided. Save newspaper for save newspaper for
Don't litter. Put your rubbish in the bins
newspaper for
provided.
save newspapers for what will be the answer?
Recycling.
Reusable.
Huh?
Recycling.
Reusable.
Thing.
For recycling.
Use dash sides of your writing and drawing.
Recycle.
Both.
Both sides of your
Both.
writing and drawing paper. Yes, use both sides of your writing and drawing paper. Be sure to turn off the water
Taps.
Taps.
when you when you see the be sure to
Switch off.
off,
Switch off the lights.
switch off. Don't let the gas run when you brush your teeth.
Water.
Water.
The
Water.
water run.
Water.
Yes, water. Don't dash rubbish down the toilet.
Throw. Throw.
Don't throw. Yes, don't throw rubbish down the toilet. Use dash cups and paper plates. Cups and plates instead of paper one.
Reusable.
Reusable.
Reusable. Save newspaper for recycling. Sorry, it will be save newspaper for recycling and use reusable cups and plates instead of paper one. Plant
Trees.
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 trees. Okay. Now the next one, discuss with your friend and find out how many things you follow to contribute your little bit to save the environment. Now, children, in your day-to-day life, what do you do to save the environment? I want one point from everyone. How do you, what is your part in saving the environment? How do you save?
Stop cutting trees.
One is stop cutting trees. Why do
Ma'am, do
stop
not
cutting
burn
trees?
Stop burning crackers.
1 minute. Please listen to me. Listen to me. Children, you people don't go and cut the tree. But what do you do to stop cutting tree? What do you do? Don't waste paper. If you don't waste paper, trees will not be cut. Because trees are, yeah, the paper is made from trees. So if you don't waste paper, trees will not be cut. Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am. Creating
What is
awareness
your part?
and sensitizing people towards the threat that we pose to our environment.
Okay. Then
Ma'am,
what
save
else?
water.
Ma'am, stop burning crackers.
Ma'am,
Yes,
save water.
that will save the environment from pollution. Yes.
Ma'am, and we
By
should
turning
use
off the
public
tap.
transport.
Water.
Ma'am, we should use public transport, either of private.
Yes.
Don't throw
Yes.
trash
Very good.
anywhere.
Divya Raj, now you give the answer. Children, I'll take your name and then you give the answer because all of you are talking together. I'm not able to understand. Divya Raj, you give your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Shrija,
Ma'am, don't let the
Shrija, give the
water
answer.
run when you brush your teeth.
Huh?
Don't let the water run when you soap or when you wash
Brush your
dishes.
teeth.
Yes. Save water. Yes. Save water while doing some work like brushing your teeth. Don't run the taps. Yes. Then what else?
Stop burning
Don't
plastics.
pollute the rivers. Don't pollute the rivers. That way also you can save the environment.
Ma'am, use public transports, either of private transports.
Okay, okay. So all of you have understood how you contribute your little bit to
Yes, ma'am.
save the environment. Now, children, open page 83. Open page 83. We will read the tape script. Ayushi Patel, read the tape script. Why we
Yes,
should take care of River Ganga.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, start.
Yes, ma'am. Why the Ganga is both goddess
Start.
and river. Sitting on the banks of the river of the Ganga is in itself an uplifting experience, as the ambience is rich with the meditations of sages from the Emeralds, as the concert of Shiva flowing from his
Okay, okay,
matted low.
okay.
Ma'am, can I?
1 minute. Ayushi, your voice is not coming properly. So, Shrija, you try. Let me see if your voice is okay.
The Ganga is both goddess and river. Sitting on the banks of the Ganga is
Yes.
in itself an uplifting experience, as the ambience is rich with the meditations of sages from
Ambience.
time immemorial, as the concert of Shiva flowing from his matted locks as Shakti, her waters are believed to have the power to wash away all sin.
Believe all sins.
Ma'am, can I?
Okay, next. Janvi, read.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How the Ganga was brought down on how the Ganga was brought down to earth is told in the story of Bhagirath, who obtained the permission from the gods for the rivers to descend to earth so that the sacred waters might wash over the ashes of the son of his ancestor Sagar. The Ganga came down, but
Ancestor
Shiva
Sagar.
absorbed the force of the mighty Sagar. The
Torrent.
Ganga came down, but Shiva absorbed the force of the mighty torrent, bringing it flow
By letting it flow.
flow down the of
Is
the
there.
sacred river. The name of Ganga Yesh was in the
From the head of Shiva. From the head of Shiva. Yes, from the head of Shiva.
Ma'am,
Okay,
can I?
I'll read out. Children, I'm unable to hear
Can I?
you people. Yes, who wants to read? Aditya Raj,
Ma'am,
read.
Yes, ma'am.
Let Aditya
From the
read.
head, from the head of Shiva, it flowed down as the Saptasan River or the seven sacred river. The name of Ganga appears twice in the Rig Veda. We find reference to the Ganga
Rig
in the
Veda
Valmiki Ramayana, the, the Brahmanand Purana,
references
the, the Devi Bhagavatam, and the Mahabharata. A number of Sanskrit poets, including Adi Sanskara, have composed beautiful verses in praise of the Ganga. Our great rivers, including the Ganga,
yes.
are dying. If we do not succeed in a determined effort to save these important water bodies, we are risking the right of future generation to a healthy, life-enhancing environment where they are said anyone who cuts trees and pollutes river commits suicide.
Okay. I want once again. I want you all to read. Akansha, read why we should take care of River Ganga.
The Ganga is both goddess and
Akansha,
river.
read.
Sitting on the Ganga is both goddess and river. Sitting on the banks of the river is it in itself an uplifting experience as the time
As the ambience
as a concert of Shiva flowing from the naked locks of Shakti.
matted.
Her are believed have a power to wash all sins. How the Ganga was brought down to the earth is told in the story of Bhagirath, who obtained permissions from God and gods of the river and descends the earth to so the scared water might wash over the ashes of son of Asinator Sagar. The Ganga came down, could Shiva absorb the force of mighty torrent by letting the flow through his hair from the head of Shiva flow down to the Sapta Savidha or the seven scared rivers. The name of the Ganga appeared twice in Ring Ved. We find references to Ganga in Valmiki Ramayana, the Brahmanda Purana, and
Brahmanand Puran,
The
Bhagavatam,
Devi Bhagavatam and
Bhagavatam,
Mahabharata. A number of Sanskrit poets, including Adi Shankara, has composed beautiful verses in praise of the Ganga. Our great river, including the Ganga, are dying. If we not succeed in determining effort to save the importance of water bodies, we are risking the right to the future generation to a healthy life. Life in changing environment of Ved Vyas says anyone who cuts trees and pollutes river commit suicide. मैम आपका माइक म्यूट है
मैम आप म्यूट हैं
yes. Okay, now I will read it once and then we will do the exercise. Ganga. The Ganga is both goddess and river. Sitting on the banks of Ganga is in itself an uplifting experience as the ambience is rich with the meditations of sages from time immemorial. Ambience means the surrounding and sages means sadhu sant jo hote hain. Sages from time immemorial. As the consort of Shiva flowing from the matted locks as Shakti Her waters are believed to have the power to wash away all the sins. Matted locks, that means जटाओं में, शिव जी की जटाओं से जो गंगा होके आती है, that her water is believed to have the power to wash away all the sin. It is so sacred that it can wash away all the sins. How the Ganga was brought down to earth is told in the story of Bhagirath, who obtained permission from the god for the river to descend to earth so that the sacred water might wash away over the ashes of the son of his ancestor Sagar. Now, this is a story behind why Ganga came on the earth. The Ganga came down, but Shiva absorbed. Now, the Ganga, when it came down from the heaven to earth, it was with so much force that the whole earth would have been washed away, and that is why Shiva absorbed the force of the mighty torrent, mighty Ganga, by letting it flow through his hair. Now, so Shivji, what did he do? When Ganga came down from the heaven, he absorbed the force of Ganga on his hair. And from the head of Shiva, it flowed down as the Sapt Sandhav or the seven sacred rivers. And from the hair of or head of the Shiva, Ganges or the river Ganga, it comes down as seven rivers. The name of Ganga appears twice in Rig Veda. We find references to the Ganga in the Valmiki Ramayana, the Brahmanand Puran, the Devi Bhagavatam, and the Mahabharata. A number of Sanskrit poets, including Adi Shankara, have composed beautiful verses in praise of Ganga. Our great rivers, including the Ganga, are dying. Now, why are the rivers dying, children?
Because we are polluting them.
Yes. And if we do not succeed in a determined effort to save these important water bodies, we are risking the right of future generation. Now, children, I told you that whatever we do today, it will harm the future generation. And that is why government always works with the motive that the generations to come should not be affected. We cannot only think about ourselves, we have to think about the coming generation also. Now, if we pollute the rivers, if we cut down the trees, the coming generation will be affected. And that is why it is said that if you cut a tree, plant 10 trees more, so that the coming generation is not affected. So if we do not succeed in a determined effort to save these important water bodies, we are risking the right of the future generation to a healthy, life enhancing environment. We will not be able to give a healthy environment to the coming generation. Ved Vyas said, anyone who cuts trees and pollutes river commits suicide. It is equivalent to cutting trees and polluting river is equivalent to committing suicide. Got it? Yes. Open page 76. On the basis of your listening to the passage, fill in the blanks in the sentence given below. The Ganga is both a dash and a dash.
Goddess
Goddess
and a
and
river.
Ganga
This
is
and
goddess and
river.
a dash and a dash. Goddess and a
Goddess and
river.
river.
Goddess and river. The ambience of the banks of Ganga is rich because of continuous meditation by
sages.
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 Says
The waters of the Ganga are believed to have the power to wash away
All seen.
the
All
sin.
sin.
All seen.
Wash away the
sin.
yes. In Indian mythology, King Dash obtained permission from Shiva
Bhagirath.
God
Bhagirath.
bring
Bhagiratha.
down Ganga
Bhagiratha.
to the earth. Which king? Bhagirath.
Bhagirath. Bhagirath.
Bhagirath obtained. He wanted the Ganga to wash over the ashes of one of his ancestor,
Sagar.
Sagar. Sagar.
Sagar. Dash observed the force of Ganga's mighty torrent.
Shiv.
Shiva.
Lord Shiva.
Shiva. From the head of Shiva, the Ganga flowed down as
Sapta Sindhva.
Saptasindhva. Or the seven
seven,
scared river.
Seven
seven rivers. Yes. The name of Ganga appears twice in
Rigved.
Rigveda.
Rigved.
Rigveda.
Rigved.
References to the Ganga
Really bananas ki.
can be found in the dash and the dash.
Ramayana and
Valmiki.
Puran.
Ramayana and Puran.
Ramanda Puran.
Yes.
Puran.
Brahmanand, Puran, Devi Bhagavatam, and Mahabharata. Poet Dash composed beautiful verses in praise of Ganga. Adi Shankara.
Adi Sankara.
Adi Shankara.
You are not
Adi
listening
Shankara.
carefully, children. Adi Shankara, yes. It is a pity that today Ganga is
Dying.
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 if we do not save our water bodies, our future generation will not have the
Enhancing.
healthy environment.
Life enhancing environment.
Healthy environment.
Environment.
Got it? Environment.
मैम
Now,
ये वाली मैम
discuss three causes of pollution bodies and us because of that. Three causes of water pollution.
Burning of crackers.
Down of
Yes.
trees. Deforestation.
Burning
Three
of
causes.
crackers.
Dumping
Cutting
of
of trees.
industrial and domestic waste
Throwing garbage in river.
First cause of water pollution.
dumping of industrial and domestic
Burning
waste.
of crackers.
Fifty.
Plastics.
Give the answer.
Dumping trash into rivers.
Dumping
Spilting of oil tanks in the sea.
Shrija, give the answer. Causes of pollution.
Washing cattle in river.
Yes. Why is pollution? What
Because
happens? In science, you must be
Washing of-
studying.
dumping of industrial and
Washing
domestic
cattle
waste in
What are
rivers.
the three causes?
discharge of industrial waste
Industry.
in river.
Pesticides.
Yes, the waste from the industry is entered into the river Ganga, and that is why there is pollution. Now, what danger will you follow? What is the danger? If the industrial waste is
The water become unsafe for drinking.
mixed in the river
It leads
Ganga,
to the
what danger will you
pollution.
follow? Arsenic, water will
Danger for
Water can be acidic.
Water
marine
can
life.
be acidic.
Chronic diseases will spread.
diseases will spread. Yes, the water life will be water life will be destroyed. Yes, children, this I think all of you must be studying in science. You can give the answer. What is the reason of water pollution? Why is water polluted? Rivers are polluted. Why?
Washing
Ma'am.
of cattle.
Yes, give the
Ma'am.
answer.
Ma'am, we are giving answers,
Yes.
but our voice is not reaching to you at the time we speak the answers. Ma'am, there is a network problem.
Who will give me the 6 point? Huh? Excuse me. Again, please repeat your answer.
Ma'am, disease will spread like diarrhea and cholera.
Yes, repeat the answer. I'm unable to hear
Disease
you.
will spread like diarrhea and
Akansha, give
cholera.
the answer.
Disease will spread like diarrhea and cholera.
Yes. Give the answer.
Ma'am, aquatic life get affected. Ma'am, aquatic life get
Akansha, I'm
affected.
unable to hear you.
Ma'am, aquatic life get affected.
Yes.
Ma'am, due to network problem. Ma'am, aquatic life get affected and disease will spread like
Aquatic life
diarrhea
get
and
What are
cholera.
the
affected.
causes of pollution?
Washing cattle in river.
Human activities like washing of utensils.
Yes, who
Dumping
would
of
like to give? Shrija, give the answer.
industrial
Yes.
Ma'am, discharge of
Dumping
untreated
industrial
chemical
waste. Dumping of plastics.
Please answer fast, children. We are running out of time. And I'm unable to hear you, children. I think network problem is there. I'm not able to hear you. Yes, who would be to give the answer?
Ma'am, can I?
Who would like to give the answer? Divya Raj.
Ma'am, can I add?
Industries produced waste materials which are often dumped into rivers.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Ma'am,
Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.